If you are relatively new to YouTube, this video is for you. If you are what you might call an unskilled YouTuber, this video is for you. If you absolutely freaking hate editing, this video is for you. If you don't want to buy a bunch of fancy equipment, you don't want to make a crazy studio, you don't want to do anything other than just make content and see how you like it, this video is for you. Family, listen closely. This is going to be more of a just straight chat, but I'm feeling good about today. I'm feeling extra good about today. Hey, nice message. Because for the last 3 years, I got fingers. Last 3 years, I've been saying that YouTube is really going to blow up. And it's already blown up, but it's going to blow up even bigger once the understanding that the TV as the master device will overtake the mobile phone as the master device. And I've known this for a long time. I didn't know why I knew this. I don't think I'm like, what's the dude, Johnny Carson, Karnak, or some kind of clairvoyant. It's just a gut feeling that I have. And I tend to run with my feelings a little bit too much. Well, my gut anyway. I don't have feelings like y'all. I'm not that emotional of a dude. However, here's why. Here is exactly why. So in that soapbox that I've been standing on for the last couple of years, I've been saying that the TV will take over as the master device. Last year, we got stats that over 1 billion hours of podcasts were consumed on YouTube on television. Then we got stats last year that YouTube was overtaking Netflix as the #1 streaming platform. And then in the most recent Vid Summit, the CEO got up and showed us the new stats. And if you were to take Netflix, Hulu, Disney Plus, ESPN, Max, wherever the hell they changed their name to this week, they got more aliases than some criminals. Going down Showtime, pick one, all the way down, YouTube outstreams all of those platforms combined, and the separation is getting huger. If I felt like doing something crazy, I would dig out the chart and show you, but just trust me, you could Google it yourself. You'll see it. It exists out there. CEO just came out and Monahan and just told everybody like they are rushing. Why? Because people are consuming the living F out of YouTube on televisions. But here's why this makes a huge difference. If you were watching my videos maybe like a week ago, I was in Seattle. I was doing a conference and I was talking to Benji Travis, one of the biggest, tubers in the game. And we were talking about how YouTube on televisions and is changing the way people consume YouTube. Phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And one of the conversations that we had is people in our generation, because most of you, not all of you, most of you are either what we would call geriatric millennials, like just pushed to 40 or just past 40, or you're Gen Xers, same as me. And a couple boomers out there, Paul, Gretchen, I'm looking at y'all. Hi, family. Anyway, this community is going through a crazy loneliness epidemic. And so people are searching for real connectivity. Then on top of that, Sora 2 came out last week and is producing the most insane, mindless content in the planet. And it's not a bad thing. This is a good thing, because the more AI trash that the quote unquote quick money, lazy people are going to put out there, the more people are going to be looking to find a real human being like you to connect with. So my friend Kathy, who basically teaches people how to make vegan, whole food, plant-based, no oil food, very specific category, her channel is growing. Our homie Taisha, who is talking to people who are struggling on their GLP-1 journey or succeeding on their GLP-1 journey, whether it's Wegovy or Sembic, Maduro, forget the other 50 ones out there. Her channel is growing, just talking to people real. She comes on and just sits down and be like, all right, here's my week on my GLP-1 journey. This is what the heck I'm doing. This is how I'm dealing with it. Here's some of the things that I went through that I thought about that drove me crazy. Not overproduced, not a lot of graphics, not a lot of editing. And she just sitting down having conversations with folks. And I was there for the live stream. I seen the community that's building around her, just talking about what she is going through as she's on her weight loss journey. Speaking of which, humble brag real quick. Today I weighed in at 230. Family, I ain't seen 230 since my bodybuilding days. It's been over 20 plus years. So I, on a similar journey, am down from 176 to 230. I'm going to give myself a round of applause, but I don't want to interrupt the video. Anyway, so this is what I mean. People are looking for real deal Holyfield people to just sit back and talk with. Channels where people are just sitting down chatting, talking about nothing, are freaking growing. I had a meeting today with a content creator who basically does 8-9 hour court live streams with 30,000 kin folks in the chat. Family, are you listening to me? Like, that is insane. So, couple of things that you can look forward to. Things that you could actually put your money into now if you want to get this thing going. Number one, you just got to make content where you're just showing up being a normal person. Number two, that whole retention editing thing that we've been working on for a long time, sort of out the window. You don't have to over obsess about descriptions because search is starting to die. It still works, but it's not as important as it was before because the algo is getting smart enough to know what you're watching and what people are interested in. We are working on what is called the interest graph right now. There is so many conversations. Gary Vee just did a video today. I'm going to get the exact title for you, but it was something to the nature of, oh yeah, post random, win big. Right there. Right there on the channel. Post random stuff. Why random content can win big in 2026? Because people are trying to connect with people. All of those weird AI videos, absolute trash. People are getting sick of them. And I post them because they're funny, but I'm not intending for any of them to go viral. Hate that word. Trying to go viral is dumb. What you're trying to do is just build connection with people. So it doesn't matter if you're talking about gardening, if you're talking about doper ways to wash your car, if you're talking about wood crafting, if you're talking about legal eagle stuff like my homie AV, if you're talking about cooking, vegan cooking, no matter what it is, there's people out there looking for somebody who is giving it to them straight, the way I do. You know, I don't hold no punches, no bullshit, no fluff. I'm not trying to oversell you something. I really wish you would buy some Doc Pops because I still got about 3,800 of them. Come on, let's go. Christmas is coming. Somebody need one of these. Go to docmerch.com and cop one. But it's not even about that. It's about helping people who want to be creators get into this content creation game. So perfection, out the window. Overproduction, out the window. Over editing, out the window. Come to the platform and be as real as possible, and you will win. Now, here's the good news. A whole bunch of kin folks are still stuck on that vanity joint where they're over processing, over editing everything, and they're trying to get everybody hooked on shorts. And the recent stats is proving that long form content is outgrowing shorts on a large basis. Don't believe me? Next time you sit down in front of your TV, press the YouTube button, look at the type of videos that YouTube recommends for you to watch. And one other stunner that I got from Benji today, which I just thought was like, bingo. In the old school method, we went out trying to be in the top ranking when it came to search. You're going to have a hard time. There's so much people on YouTube. That one can be hard. I do have some videos where I rank number one on search. As a matter of fact, my buddy SR, Steven Robles, you might know him from teaching Riverside stuff or teaching stuff on his channel. He sent me a Instagram message today, and it was super funny. SR said, bro, you showed up in my perplexity search because he was searching for how to clean an iPad nano texture display. Let me download this video and pop it up on screen because I don't feel like editing after this. So I'm just going to put it in so you can see it livaciously, that it is absolutely funny. But if you make good videos that are search-based, yes, people will find them, but you don't have to stress about how good you're ranking in search. You want your titles to catch their attention. You want your thumbnail to catch their attention. And if you can pull those two things off, you're good. The one advantage of showing up in search is at some point in time, somebody's going to be searching for that content and they will find you. Look at this. SR just sent me this today and I just think it's funny. Like if you look up how to clean an iPad nano texture display, I might be one of the first videos. Look at that. You make a daddy proud. Holla at your boy. But when I made that video, by the way, I highly suggest you go look at it. Because if you wanted to hear what I'm talking about putting non-overproduced content that just delivers value, I shot that son of a bitch in my hotel against a window while it was pouring the F down raining in Atlanta and I couldn't go outside. And so I was in there, I'm looking at my screen. I'm a little bit of a, hey, screen can't be like that. I just went to go clean my screen, and randomly I grabbed a random, like one of these, and I tried to clean my screen and it didn't work. And then so I DoorDash the good cloth from Apple, the $20 cloth that all the idiots on the internet clown about. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Just cleans it, it works. And so the provenance of that video was, so many people on the internet talk shit about the $20 cloth from Apple, but that $20 cloth from Apple, boom, makes your iPad perfect without a lot of work. Is absolute gangster. That was simplistic video, no script, no edit, straight from the heart, recorded with an iPhone, and it was done. And that video is performing. As a matter of fact, let me double check something again because Steven just posted it. It is, or it doesn't show the views on here, but last time I checked that video, it is actually performing extremely well on the YouTube. Sorry, my phone is blowing up because me and my boy is planning that trip to Japan. You know how I get when I got my trip to Japan coming. We out here in these streets. Anyway, so if you are, say like my homie Gretchen, and all you want to do is get in your van and take road trips, and every day just stop and pop up and, over the course of a week, shoot a couple clips and throw them together, and then release that sucker on Sunday when everybody's sitting down watching long form content in front of their TV. And it's like, my van life week this week, me and the hubby, traversing the country this week. That's content. I mean, no crazy edits, no special effects, maybe a little bit of music from Epidemic or Artlist. By the way, I'll put links to those in the description. And that's it. That's all you got to do. So your excuses, they're about to be null and freaking void, because all of the things you guys are complaining about are slowly dissolving in hot water. No crazy retention editing. Even the over obsessing about storytelling, although I love storytelling, you just watch me do like 3 of them in this video. You don't have to go crazy about them. You tell the stories the same way you tell the story when you're talking to your homie in the car. It's really like that. So it's getting more simple. I'm here to help you. If you got any questions at all, holler at your boy. Don't forget, coming up on the channel, we're going to get into Notion November, because it's next level now. Notion 3.0 just out the gate. If you've been putting it off, now's the time. Come and check us out. Notion November, it'll be right here on the channel. So if you're not already subscribed, punch that button in the face, ping pong the bell so you never miss another channel. And LGL fam, what I say around here, I do not know who needed to see this video, but if it was you, let me know in the dang it Paul comment section below. Right about now, the algorithm is going to show you another video I think you should watch, and I agree with him.
I need to know everything, who and the what and the where, I need everything. Trust me, I hear what you're saying, but act like it's new what you're telling me. I'm curious, George, I hop in the Porsche, it's 5 and a horse, I'm ready for war, I'm coming for throats, to turn to a ghost, I need to know everything. Now you be surprised at the info you get is by letting them talk, so I'm letting them talk.